Let us see in a practical way how we can create and use a GUID in Dynamic AX 2012 X++ programming. So what we'll do is now we'll go to jobs over here and create a new job, and we'll just rename this one to DataType GUID, and let us create or declare our first variable for GUID. For that we'll use GUID, and it is a keyword, and we'll just use some indentation over here. And after that, what we'll do now is we'll give a variable name of GUID_1. Okay, this is how we declare our variable for a GUID. So after that, what we have to do is, if you want to create a new GUID, then we can use as a GUID_1 each equals to new GUID. Okay, so it is a helper method for us to generate a new GUID. So the next thing is that we need to print it out. So for that, we'll use info it out. Since this is a GUID, we need to convert it to a string. So for that, we will use a string format over here, and we'll just say that new ID. Okay, and we just say that we'll just print it out over here, and for that we'll use for that we need to use a GUID, and just paste it over here, close the bracket, and try to run it. And now we can see we have a new GUID generation over here. So this is how we can generate a new GUID using a keyword or a data type of GUID. So another one is that we also can use a string. So first we create a string. So we say str, and then we just give a variable name for this one as a GUID_2. Okay, so and what we'll do now is, let's go down over here, and for GUID_2, so this should be here, and we need to create a string literal for our GUID. So for that, let me copy this one. So here we have a GUID string literal, and we also need to have another one for the brace one. So we have let's create another over here. We say GUID_3. This one should be, so we'll just copy this one over here, and we'll say create a new string literal over here, and for that I will use the brace with the brace one. Okay, so we have created a string literal GUID_2 and GUID_3 for a GUID. So we need to convert it to a GUID. So for that, what we'll use is the helper method. So let's see how we can convert it to an actual GUID. So let's see GUID_1. So we'll create GUID_1 equals to str2 GUID. So we have a helper method built-in function that can help us to convert the string to GUID. So we just say, and we'll give a string, so str1 str_2, and just paste it over here. And now let's try to print out that one over here, GUID1. So just try to run it again. So you can see we will be printing out this one here. So that's the same one that we just created from a string literal. And let's try to do the same thing for the here, whether it's a valid one or not. So we are just checking whether this string literal is a valid one or not. So let's try to print out that one again. So we can see that we can print out the same one. So start with a DD. So that's how we can convert a string literal back to a GUID using a helper function, which we already system helper function str2 GUID. The thing that we need to remember when we create a string literal is the dash, that after how many characters we have to put a dash is 8, 4, 4, 4, and 12. so that we need to take a note. And the length of a character, total 36 or 38. So if we are using a brace over here, it should be 38 character, and if we are not using any brace, then it should be of a 36 character. And the character that we are using over here should be from A to F, which is a hexadecimal digits, and should be only A to F. Whether it should be capital letter or it should be upper or lowercase, that doesn't matter. So whether you can use a uppercase or a lowercase, that doesn't affect anything. You can use any one. Only thing that we need to use is a 36 or 38 character, and the dash that we are putting over here should be on a correct location. So this is how we can create a string literal of a new GUID. So hope you guys have some basic understanding on GUID. And if you have any question, do let me know, and I will see you in the next video. Till then, have a great day.